Hey everybody, and welcome back to the LunchTable
Hi, I'm
podcast.
Dallas! No one's gonna get that. No one is gonna get that.
Alright, I'm weaving that in. So this time, sorry about last week that you didn't watch, because there was nothing.
You gonna have watched it anyway.
That's true.
Apparently,
No one
everybody was busy on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of the weekend that we should have recorded to upload Monday. So
This podcast is actually being brought to you. We're getting in touch with our outdoorsy side, Mother Nature.
Oh, I'm having a heartburn. Hold on. Oh my god.
Alright.
Elijah, that reminds me of when you got on the Skype call once. You're like, "What?" And all you hear me say is, "Oh crap!" And then you just hear this loud crash, and I just knocked my desk over.
Alright, so
here's this loud
this
crash.
broadcast is being brought to you from my back porch. I don't know where everybody else is, but they're on Skype, so it's okay.
Spencer, I think, is probably doing homework, and Jeremiah,
I can breathe again, don't
Jeremiah
worry.
just went to bed.
Thanks for being concerned for my safety.
Oh, you're not.
Today we have Elijah and Blake. Elijah has been away for a week in Missouri, visiting family, and Blake
And now I am almost tan.
and Blake has been here the whole time because he has no wife.
That's not true. I went to a bowling clinic twice in a row, and then all week I've been traveling just across the state.
Did they do anything for your balls?
I have a life.
Well, my first game, my highest game I threw was a 2-1, which is actually really low for me.
Yeah.
Is that where bowling balls are born, Blake?
What? A
Bowling
clinic?
clinic.
Bowling clinic. No, they're actually
Okay.
born in a
Okay.
They're actually born in a factory.
So this week,
Like you?
Oh my god.
I'm planning on it being a shorter episode, but you guys will see how that went. Because school has started back up, and I have
Not for
sleep to
me.
get. So
Oh yeah.
Guess when I start, Dallas.
All summer, I was
Labor Day.
dedicated to just catching up on the sleep that I lost.
I don't start till right after Labor Day.
I hate you. All right.
So I guess I can't wear white to school.
You want me to go ahead and start out with the first topic?
Okay.
I don't even know what the topics are. I haven't even looked at them.
Okay.
First topic
Apple's
is
losing
No,
Apple-
I knew it.
Well,
Elijah found this topic, so let's go ahead and let him read it.
All right, it's
Found all these topics except the last one.
Shut up.
Apple's losing money. Not losing money. They're losing. They're getting less increase because they're not releasing a lot of new products. They have yet
see
to
that?
announce a new smartphone since the iPhone 5 in the second quarter of 2013, or yet to release a new smartphone, I guess. In the second quarter of 2013, Android phones received a 73.5% increase in sales, and Apple got a 20% increase. And Apple's second shipment for the year was 5 million iPads, less than the previous 4 months.
what I'm going to make a note of is I
Apple be
actually
losing money.
I read a topic on it was not a topic. I read an article on Yahoo today, which I found really interesting. It's about Apple's not releasing products, and they're already saying that Apple's going to release a revolutionary new phone. It's going to be called. Yeah, I know. I said the exact same thing, except I didn't. And it said it was Apple.
off my chair. It hurts.
And
Ow.
Apple, they're like, Apple's gonna release this phone. It's gonna be called the iPhone 5S. It kind of figured since they have you have the 3S and the 4S, and now it's gonna be the 5S. But they said they're gonna release a phone called the 5C. Guess what the C stands for?
Connects to the first floor.
No, it stands for cheap.
Oh.
Yeah, they said their phone's gonna be made out of
So-
supposedly plastic, and there's gonna be, instead of a glass screen, so maybe a conductive plastic screen. And they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be cheaper. Instead of costing like $600, it's gonna cost $300."
So, what you're saying is the S before stood for expensive.
Yeah, for expensive.
Expensive.
Well, like what I
Stood
thought
for
was
special.
funny was they're like, Apple's gonna put a new camera in their phone, and people are like, "Holy crap!" Like they're gonna put a new camera phone in their phone. It's gonna be 8 megapixels.
Camera phone in their phone.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
You see that phone that
no,
like,
no,
like
it's
it
better.
was
it gets better. Okay, so they're gonna put a new camera in their phone, and they're like, how many megapixels? And they said like Apple's gonna put an 8-megapixel camera. Has anyone seen the new Nokia phone that came out?
The one that's like 41 megapixels?
The one with
like a camera
41
with a phone built
megapixels?
around it.
No, it has
is
41 megapixels.
That's what I just said.
There was a phone that was a camera, like a camera lens, like an actual
the
camera lens,
the Samsung
with
camera?
the phone built. Yeah, with the phone built around it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it has like
Around it.
a 15. I think it's 12 megapixels. But seriously, people are making a big deal out of an 8-megapixel camera when you can spend less money and get a 41 megapixel camera.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Like,
In a
do you know
phone.
anybody that talks about, well, the iPhone has HD Retina display? Do you know anybody that actually knows what that means?
What? A megapixel?
HD Retina? No, HD Retina display, like what they brag about with the iPhone.
Oh, HD Retina display. Just cut off the Retina, and that's pretty much what it is. The Retina. The only reason why they stuck Retina is because it's supposed to be pleasing to the eyes.
Not the brain. I get headaches.
Dude,
All
it
right,
hurts my eyes. So
so-
screens are too.
Should we go
That's why until
on to the next
There you go.
topic?
I just want to make one last note.
Because-
5 million iPads.
Hold on
in
a
the
second.
previous
Hold
4
on a
months.
second.
Oh, looks like all the Chinese people are only
Hold on a
getting paid
second.
15 cents
Blake,
an hour.
Blake,
instead of
stop.
30.
Blake.
What?
So, if there's one thing that I don't like more than Xbox, it is iPhones and other Apple products, but mainly iPhones, because they had a tendency to just kill themselves.
Now,
did I send you that awesome picture, Dallas? I don't think I did. I gotta show you now.
I'm gonna go ahead. Show me later. All right. So,
Amazon.
I will.
X1, more tech. Amazon is reportedly launching a console in 2013. Amazon is in the process of making an Android-based game console, and it will reportedly be out by the end of the year, possibly by Black Friday. It will have a dedicated controller of its own. Now, I found this kind of interesting because, like, they released the Kindle, and it was really, really popular because it was cheap. I think this will do the same,
All right.
just because it's cheap.
All right. I'm gonna read
And people need an
I'm gonna read the IGN article about this. Microsoft and Sony may not be the only ones launching new game consoles later this year. According to sources that spoke with Game Informer, Amazon is in the processing of developing an Android-based game console. That's a bad idea. Why would you make an Android-based game console?
Android is a mini game Android is a mini game company.
Yeah, it's like
It is,
Flash.
though.
It's like Flash Player for people that don't know how to make games. Note that it'll
So I've heard you've been working out.
not only that, it will reportedly be out before the end of the year, possibly as soon as Black Friday, which takes place on November 29th. The source suggested the existing catalog of Android games available on Amazon's marketplace will be leveraged for the new system, which will have a dedicated controller of its own. Such a system will likely be intended to compete not with the Xbox One and PS4, but with other Android-based platforms like the Ouya.
I don't even know what it is.
Or is it the Ouya?
I have no idea. It sounds
I think
stupid. It
Ouya.
sounds stupid. I've never heard of it, so it must not be doing too well.
It wasn't
There's
very
currently
popular.
no indication as to how much the system would cost, what sort of hardware it would be equipped with, or any other details.
No, hey guys, we're gonna release this.
I think I mean Amazon. I think the only reason, if I had to guess, I think it'll be popular, but it will only be popular just because it's cheap, and then something else is going to come out that shows it up. But in the time that it's out, I think it'll be really successful.
I think it'll be Virtual Boy Advance popular.
No, that would be the Oculus Rift.
I think that it's going to suck because it's an Android-based gaming console.
Now, there's been Android-based gaming consoles that have done really well.
Which ones?
Yeah, which ones?
Yeah. Okay. There's an Android computer in a USB drive that is classified as a gaming system, but it's just a little USB drive that you plug into like a TV, and it's like $80, and it's sold in the millions. That's all I can think of.
That's still not.
Well, all the regular gaming consoles have sold.
No,
hundreds.
I know one. The new Razer
Thing that you shave your legs with?
No,
Did you say you're
The Razer Edge Pro. Razer Edge Pro. I'm pretty sure it's Android because I forget everything about it. It's called the Edge Pro.
Pretty sure.
It's a tablet that locks into like these handles, and the handles have. Yeah, it is. It is a gaming console. It only plays.
So, yeah, Amazon can't make big consoles.
A tablet plays apps.
I can say no. It's
I don't know. I didn't even know Amazon made consoles.
no. It's a gaming console because when you buy it, it comes with.
No.
Whatever.
All right, next.
It's a console.
Well,
just not the way that you're used to.
Well, what about handheld consoles?
This is a handheld. Yeah, it's got
a controller.
It's got these handles that come off the side of it that have your D-pads and your buttons.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the Ouya thing. Never mind.
Yeah, look up the Razer Edge Pro. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
I wouldn't buy it myself because it's too expensive.
Let's talk about the
that's
next
cool.
thing. It's more important.
Rocks. Rocks are cool. You know what? There's this new rock called a Mega Stone.
Oh, okay.
They're putting it in Pokemon.
All right. Nintendo's Pokemon X and Y have released a whole new idea, the Mega Evolution. It is supposed to be a new transformation that certain Pokemon can undergo during battle, which changes their looks and statistics through the use of an item called a Mega Stone. That item is not specifically just called the Mega Stone. It's done by Pokemon. So,
Lucario Knight.
so far, they've announced Mega Mewtwo, Mega Blaziken, Mega Lucario, Mega Mawile, Mega Absol, Mega Ampharos, and Mega Kangaskhan.
I get the feeling that they're going Mega.
I get the feeling that Ampharos just went Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Ampharos went Super
Blaziken.
Saiyan.
Blaziken. This isn't even my final form.
Yeah. I think the Mega Evolutions are cool, but because the game is being released worldwide on October 12th, we don't have information from like the Japanese game that we know what's gonna happen already.
Woo, free bugs!
Yay!
So, what I'm hoping is that the Mega Evolutions are a permanent evolution and not just for one battle, because on Cerebi's Mega Evolution,
I'm pretty sure. I think it said it was battle specific. Like it would only be like if it was holding the item, it would evolve in battle and then devolve after battle.
To get a Pokemon
just
to
during
Mega
the battle,
Evolve,
it would change.
To get a Pokemon to Mega Evolve, they need to be holding a special Mega Stone item unique to their species. To get your Pokemon to Mega Evolve, you can select a button when picking the moves, and then select the move. Then the Pokemon will both evolve and attack in that turn. You may only have one Mega Evolution in a battle.
Yeah, and it doesn't stay that way after the battle. You gotta do it again in the next battle.
So, I mean, I guess that would work, but with the Mega, is the Mega Stone a one-time use item?
No, I don't think so.
Because that would suck if it was.
You gotta use your digging tool on the DS and get some fossils for it.
that was actually pretty fun back in the day.
Oh, back in the day was Ruby and Sapphire. Actually, no, back in the day was Red and Blue.
Yeah, back in the day, even for us, was Red and Blue. So.
Back in the day was Missing No.
Well, let's not talk about that. Save that for another day.
Man, that was a pretty cool goal. So what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
So, Elijah, do you want to discuss the individual Pokemon, or do you just want to give an overall analysis?
Let's talk about Mawile. Why is Mawile here? Okay.
Because Mawile needed it. Mawile was literally the worst but best-looking Pokemon ever created. It had the worst stats you could ever have on a Pokemon. But its typing was decent, I guess. Pure Steel's alright, but
Was it worse than Caterpie?
Yes.
Instead of a Mega Caterpie. Like, not even Butterfree, just Mega Caterpie.
Well,
just a giant worm.
Caterpie was the beginning of the chain of the Butterfree.
Yeah, Mawile was like in the middle.
Mawile was just a thing that existed, and it looked really cool, and it looked like it had potential, and then it didn't. But now,
Mobile and Sableye is kind of like the Magnemite and Magneton type of deal. Just like two. No, it like Plusle and Mine and that kind of thing. Just two that are kind of similar, just in the same place, version specific type thing.
yeah. But Mega Mawile has a fighting chance because the Mega Evolution has the ability Huge Power. Those of you who don't know what Huge Power does, it doubles the attack stat. And then it also gains defense and special defense. Which means it'll still be slow, except it can survive everything and destroy everything.
You know what the worst? You know what I think the worst is?
What?
Regigigas.
Oh, that thing sucks. I hate that guy.
It would be okay.
No, wasn't.
Except for slow start.
The only way to use him and Slacking are in double battles when you have Gastro Acid or something like that on a Pokemon, and then you use Gastro Acid on your own Pokemon and get its ability to go away.
That's awesome.
Mega Absol looks freaking amazing. He turned from a weird-looking dog thing with a scythe on his head to a Pegasus with an emo haircut.
With an emo haircut.
He gained the ability Magic Bounce, which is amazing because he can't have lowered stats. Or he can't be like toxic or burned. And then he also bounces back Stealth Rocks and crap. So
I just realized he had freaking wings. Oh my gosh.
so did I actually.
He's got freaking wings.
Let's talk about Kangaskhan for a minute here.
Yeah.
We all knew that baby was coming out one of these days.
That was the problem.
So, I believe that Kangaskhan's baby was actually the mastermind behind Kangaskhan. It's kind of like that. If you have,
it's a robot. Kangaskhan's a robot.
Yeah, Kangaskhan's a robot, and the baby is a genius. And
the baby never grows up.
Right.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
So, you know what would be really cool is if you basically got 2 turns by Mega Evolving Kangaskhan.
Oh, it kind of like a double battle. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, dog. I'm buying the game that they make when you have the free battle type thing instead of turn based.
Oh yeah.
I really want to see how that would work out.
Mega Ampharos, Electric Dragon, that's amazing. Mega Lucario, Mega Blaziken, Mega Mewtwo, not necessary. Why did they do this? This is broken.
This is broken.
You know that double battle tactic I just told you, Elijah? You want to know what my favorite?
Yeah.
You want to know what my favorite is? Just to do with friends, because you
What?
wouldn't be able to do this competitively. You have Machamp or another Pokemon with no guard, and you have them use Protect. Then, as your other Pokemon, you have one of the 4 one-hit KO moves. With no guard on the field, every move hits. So, you're going to have one-hit KO moves that automatically hit.
You know what's really fun to do?
What?
Bring
a Pokemon with Sturdy?
No. To use Skill Swap and swap over Shedinja's ability to Spiritomb, who doesn't have a single type disadvantage.
Oh, that's jerk. Dude,
So you can't hurt it.
Does Spiritomb or Shedinja even get Skill Swap?
Spiritomb can learn Skill Swap, so you can just take it from him in a double battle.
Okay. Spiritomb could still be killed.
There's probably another one that has. There's probably another something else that has Wonder Guard that can also learn Skill Swap.
Nothing else.
Because I think what you have to do is you have to swap it with the enemy and then swap it with whatever you're using.
Okay.
I'm not.
So we should probably move on to the next topic because we are 20 minutes in, and I wanted to keep this one short.
Man, I want to get to the good stuff, man.
All right. Sony says the PS4 will be much more
the
affordable than the
PS4
PS3, releasing it at $400 rather than $600 of the PS3. The PS3 cost Sony $3.5 billion loss, a $3.5 billion loss from 07 to 08, and they say that the PS4 won't generate anything like the PS3 losses. I'm totally in agreement.
Is it gonna suck?
I'm totally.
Well,
I know. Why would they
came out with the PS3 and they did that like ultimate package where it came with having a hard drive and you got like 2 wireless controllers and whatnot. And how much did it cost? Like $700.
Yeah, it was.
It was ridiculous. And there was people that bought it. And I think the reason why they did that because that was Sony's attempt to get back some money that they had lost. But I mean, the PS3 was what is it? The all-time best-selling console.
It might be.
I think it is.
See, the thing about
and the PS4 is, I think what they said is I expect it to be even bigger.
I think the PS4 is going to sell more than any other console before, because.
Is the PS4 offering anything that the PS3
new with the
already has?
Oh yeah, you gotta put it now.
You do?
Elijah, you're bleeping it.
Yeah, you gotta. It's a one-time. It's like a one-time membership thing, though.
Oh, you pay for it and they just activate the internet function.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Still though, I would
$5 a
pay
month.
for that.
I think it's $5 a month.
Is it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh, I
Unless they
thought
changed
it was like so many dollars forever.
I'm
rather than
going to
$5
go on
a
to the
second.
fifth topic to go along with the fourth topic, and we're going to talk about them both together since they're both about the same thing. This is from the GameSpot news article that says that Sony said polls show 80% of customers prefer PS4 over the Xbox One and Wii U.
Wait, Sony said this?
Sony said this.
From now on, you have to call it Xbox One. You have to call it Xbone.
No.
No.
All right.
So the CFO said, I don't know what F stands for. Does anybody know what that means? The CFO of a company?
The cute, funny oath.
Okay. He said, this is very encouraging, and we are doing our best to secure enough chipsets and capacity to meet the demand at launch. He added that the system showing at E3 was very positive, but he did not give any details regarding the specific polls he had referenced. So, it's kind of a sham, I think, because obviously, if he went to, I don't know, if you posted a poll in the Sony work site, everybody is going to vote for Sony over the other two things. So, yeah, you guys really need to stop doing this.
Man, it's funny though.
No, it's not.
Blake did it, not me. Blake did it.
All right. I take blame for it.
All right. So, I think the PS4 is going to be better, sell better than everything else because it's going to be $100 more than the Wii U, but the Wii U hasn't done anything yet, and people are already locked in on Sony and Microsoft nowadays, which they shouldn't be, but they are. I'm sure one day.
Yeah, equality for all the consoles. This is racism.
I'm sure that, well, obviously Nintendo has more reach in Japan than Sony and Xbox do. Like,
oh yeah,
I don't think
they like rave over that console.
like as far if I had to give an estimate.
Did you see how Nintendo was like bragging about it? They released an unboxing video of it before it was even released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
Well,
I watched it. And I was
is
like,
the same thing.
I don't even know why I'm watching this. All I'm knowing is that this is the best way of showing off.
So, if you had like a poll in Japan for best video game console, you would have like or if you were comparing Wii U, PS4, and Xbox One, Wii U would be at least 75%, and Xbox One would be at about 3%. That's my guess. It'd be something like that. But
the thing I'm really disappointed in, and I love the PS4. I think it's a great console. The thing I'm still disappointed in, and this is so stupid. I can remember back when the PS2 came out, and everyone was like, "Oh man, the PS3, it's gonna have square discs."
I want square discs. I don't care if they're square and they've got the information still in a round pattern. I just want them square.
That's so dumb.
That's my one ask, Sony. That's all I want. And I want them to desperately bring back the thing to disc in.
Whoa.
Sucks it
You're not allowed to say that's all I want, and then you start your next sentence with "and."
That's all I want, and
Okay,
this includes.
To get
I
back,
really want them to bring
back
the thing
on
back
top
where you
a
put the
bit.
disc in and it sucks it in. I don't want the disc tray. I want to suck it in.
Okay,
They
let's use a
PS3.
vacuum cleaner. That's nasty.
Anyways, PS4 is going to sell better because Wii U doesn't have as much influence in America, and Xbox always sucked, but there's going to be those little kids like, oh, I want the Xbox One because I had the Xbox 360. Yeah, those kids.
The original Xbox was better than the PS1 by far.
Oh, well, yeah, it
better
was in the next generation. Xbox One didn't come out.
Yeah.
Or the first Xbox didn't come out till PS2 generation.
Yeah.
Xbox is riding on hype right now, and it doesn't have much to go with either.
Right.
I'm just loving how they released their whole thing. Like, man, you're gonna be able to trade games and
Also,
but you have to pay for them. And then Sony was like, here's what you can do on the PS4 that Sony.
Isn't the Wii U already out?
Yeah, the Wii's been out since like November last year or something.
Yeah, but PS4 and Xbox One, they're not out yet, are they?
No.
No.
See, that's a nice pull right there.
Well, I just love how Microsoft's been like ever since Sony did that whole like making fun of them. They've like been changing everything to make it pretty much how the Xbox 360 had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
nothing's gonna change.
And the PS3 and the Wii and the Wii U and every other console that has done well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody copies from Nintendo. Sony wasn't a company until Nintendo started making games.
They take their fans for granted. They're like, oh, we're selling so much. Let's step it up. Let's step it up for us, and everybody else can suck it. And then they ended up losing crap tons of stuff on it.
Yeah. All right. So
any questions?
That was all the topics for today. We didn't have any comments on the last video, like always. So we're gonna tell a story.
I got a story.
Boy,
I was on vacation.
Well, we'll save that for next time when we actually have time. I have to go soon.
What?
So
we got like half. Oh, I thought we had like half an hour.
Nah, man, not tonight. Tomorrow's Monday.
Oh crap! Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Boy,
anyway, I got a
Jordan story.
I've got a Jordan story.
Which one are you gonna tell?
Actually, no. I think people won't get it. Okay, so my Jordan story would have to be we are making new T-shirt cannons for our school. Our schools they're kind of stupid in how they spend their money, and they haven't invested in T-shirt cannons, which is by far more important than buying like $100,000 worth of iPads.
It really is, because nobody ever uses the iPads. We all
no one uses them, and all they use them for is like makeshift lunch trays to take the trash up on. Ridiculous.
That's actually true. That's actually true.
Yeah, and me and Dallas have both seen it. People walking up to we have this like lunch conveyor that you put your trays on. It takes it to the back to get it like washed and whatnot. People just use their iPads, set their trash on it, and then like dump it off their iPad onto the conveyor belt. And I was like, we're making why would you send this again?
I'm not looking.
We're making new T-shirt cannons, and Mr. Knapp has been known to like not do anything we ask him to do, like he says he's gonna do. And I texted him and I was like, we need this last piece of pipe to get these things done. And there's a football game this Friday that we have to take it to. And I was like, I told Jordan, I was like, how much do you want to bet that he's either A, gonna say that he forgot to bring it, or B, just doesn't even give it a thought? And he goes, I would bet every single penny I own. And then
just the pennies though. That's
just the pennies.
If you made an actual bet, he would bring you every penny he owns, and that's it.
Oh, what about the whole thing where you guys were texting me and I was like, I'm in Greenville, and Jordan goes, bring me a Maid Right. And I was like, okay, and he was like, bull crap, you will.
Oh yeah.
So I brought him a made rice.
All right. So
bye, Blakey.
I
know.
think we have to go now because my dad's gonna wake up soon and be like, "You need to go to bed. You have school in the morning." And
He's gonna his Yeti screen like he did for us when I came over here.
let's tell that story real quick. Let me tell that story real quick.
Actually, yeah, let's tell.
All right. So one day, Blake decided that he was going to randomly show up at my house invited. And
Yep,
we were
I
gonna
did.
watch Dragon Ball
I was
Z.
forcefully invited.
We were gonna watch Dragon Ball Z into the wee hours of the night, and by that I mean about 3 o'clock in the morning. And
Well, that.
so we were watching, and we were in my living room, and we had my laptop set up on a TV tray.
That
And-
was
Is this actual Dragon Ball Z? Or?
Yeah, actual
Kai.
Dragon Ball Z.
or
Dragon Ball Z Kai,
Oh,
but
was
it doesn't
actual?
really matter.
yeah. Well, like
Well,
that
I'm just
was
talking
probably-
about abridged or
Yeah, his house was kind of small, so like
Yeah,
like,
I was
his
talking
living
about
room
the Z. Yeah.
about the same size as I mean his.
I was talking about
Right.
the abridged
Right,
series.
guys,
that we watched.
Guys, let me finish.
Okay, guys.
Let me finish my story. So
Yeah,
we're sitting in our living room, and to get to the bathroom, you have to go through the living room. And my dad wakes up in the middle of the night and has to pee. So he walks by us, and we don't pay mind to it because I'm sitting on the couch or on the floor or something. And Blake's sitting.
I'm like half asleep. I'm like
We're-
half asleep.
We're
I've
both
got my
half
eyes
asleep.
barely
We're
open.
both half asleep. So
Yeah.
my dad finishes peeing, washes his hands, opens the door, stands there for a second. We both look at him, and then we turn back to Dragon Ball Z because it's getting interesting, I guess. I don't know. All of a sudden, he goes, "Ah!" Scares the crap out of both of us.
I jumped out of the chair and I was like breathing super heavy, and he's just like
He
just going back to his room.
He just laughed and go back to bed.
Chuckled.
Yeah, no. I mean, that was supposed to sit there like, what just happened?
You know, my dad likes to when all the lights are turned off, all I can see is the computer screen. My dad likes to sneak up behind it and just close the laptop lid on me. just or he pulls it back towards him a little bit, and I'm like, what is wrong with this thing? And I always fall for it. And you can't see him because everything's pitch black
I
except the
know what you
computer
mean,
screen.
because I've done that before. Like I've not.
So he just move it. The lid's just slowly moving on me.
All right. So that's the end
But he's
of the LunchTable podcast for today. Thank you all for
Yeah.
listening.
It was pretty unexciting, but it was definitely overdue.
Yeah, we had to get this done quickly.
Jeremiah texted me and told me how to end the podcast, so I'm not going to do that.
All right, dude.
See, Jeremiah, when you listen to this, I acknowledge your text message, and I refuse. I'm not doing your outro, Jeremiah.
All right, I got a new outro.
I'll do my outro.
That's getting cut out. So, thank you for joining us at the lunch table.